Hi folks, it's Jared Durwin here with another exciting tutorial. Today we're looking at the basics of Adobe After Effects CS5, where we'll animate some text. So, firstly, let's open up After Effects like so. Now, you'll see various panels. The composition panel, the project panel, and timeline down the bottom here. Now, to start a composition, we go to the File tab up here and hit New. And, where is it? Hang on a sec. Just do this. Hang on a sec. Just do this. Yeah, here it is. Under the Composition tab, you'll see New Composition. Hit that, then this little window pops up with some variables that we can change if we want, such as name, let's call you Test, preset thingy, frames per second, and, yeah. So, let's make our composition duration 10 minutes. Hang on, seconds. Actually, that one always gets me. I think it's seconds. Okay. So, now we have a new composition, which can be seen here. Now, let's go and add a new layer. For this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to animate some text. So let's hit that button there. Now we can type out our text. Hello, fans. Select the letters, and over here we can change the font like so. Yeah, not that one. Yes, that one looks good. Size, spacing. Oh yes. Now press the select tool and the text is now selected, and we now see it appear down here on the timeline. If we press that little arrow thing there, and that, and that, and there, we get a whole lot of things appear. Now, let's get some keyframes going. So say we want our text to be in this position at, say, 3 seconds. We hit the stopwatchy symbol thing there, and voila! There's a little diamond which is our keyframe. Now, if we go back on the timeline, we can have our text drop into the shot, which looks pretty cool. You'll see things like this in all the big budget movies. So we'll have it drop down like so, then I want it to bounce up slightly. Just a professional tip there. Now, we make similar adjustments to some of the other variables, like scale, opacity, and my favourite, rotation. Oh yeah. Now, just want to change the colour like so, a nice red, like lipstick, and add a stroke colour blue. Why is it not appearing? Oh well, looks cool anyway. Now, this next bit's a bit tricky, but we can also animate the text too by hitting this little arrow here and go to tracking, another of my favourites. And by putting in some keyframes, we can make the letters spread out like this. Wow, I have to say that's looking pretty nice. Okay, now close that. Yep. Okay, now that I'm happy with that, time to render this composition out. So we go back to the Composition tab and down to Make Movie, then the timeline down the bottom changes to Render Queue. Don't worry, the timeline is still there if we press that. Now, if we press this, the best settings, we get this box here appear. We'll just keep those things factory settings, and okay. And we can press lossless, and this appears. Now go down to H.264 as we want that. That's what the professional broadcasters use. Check that, and OK. And lastly, the name of the file. This is where it gets saved to. So just do this, save, and press render. And there she goes. This shouldn't take long with my extra fast RAM configuration. Okay, now that's done. Now if we go to my Documents folder, we should find the rendered movie. And there she is. Let's open that, and oh wow, that's good.
Jared, your dinner's ready.
Thank you for watching my tutorial.